Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I know, long time no see. It's been well over a year since I've made a video in real time, but I am back today and I hope you all are doing well as you can be doing in this crazy time we're living in. We all know what's going on. Don't want to get too much into that. We're trying to push through, take it one day at a time. So as you see from my thumbnail and the title, as you see from my thumbnail and the title of the video, I am on another journey, and I'm usually on some type of journey, but the journey never ends. It's life. So I wanted to just be a little bit more open and share what I'm dealing with right now and what I'm working towards and how I'll be getting there. So I've gained 20 pounds over the past year, and it wasn't all at once. Some of it I can happily say was happy weight, and a lot of it was during quarantine, like most of us. But fortunately, I know exactly what to do to get back to where I want to be. At that point, 2019, last year, I was probably the most fit I've ever been in my life. I worked extremely hard to get there, and I was happy. I was very happy with where I was. And I just want to get back there or even better. And I know for me and for most of us, it starts in our mind. It starts with our mindset and how we're feeling, what we're dealing with, how we're handling life. Life gets crazy, it gets hectic. I know for a lot of us, what we're dealing with right now is something we've never had to deal with before, and learning how to cope with it and still take care of yourself, give you that self-love and practice self-care can be a struggle. So hopefully some of the little things that I've been doing to get me back on track can motivate you or inspire you, and you can take some tips for yourself as well. So if you're interested, just keep watching the video. So first things first, like I said, is your mindset. And the first few things that I'm going to recommend, and I wrote it all down on my phone so I don't forget or start to ramble, because I can do that sometimes, are books that I've been reading. Books that have inspired me to consistently stay on track with my goals and my habits. And it's been a month now that I've decided that I was going to get back to, where I want to be, my best self. The books that I've listened to, two of them were audiobooks. One of them I believe I got on Kindle. The first one is Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is amazing because it explains how small habits can make a huge impact in your life, how you build on those small habits, and the changes that can come from them are incredible. It stresses consistency, making the habits just a part of your life. And I found that when you can do that, when you find something that you are genuinely interested in, it's easier to make it a habit in your life. So that's the first one, Atomic Habits. I think that might be my favorite. I highly recommend it. I will leave it linked below. The second one is 12-Week Year by Brian Moran. And this book pretty much talks about condensing the theory of your yearly goals into just 12 weeks. So it creates a sense of urgency in how you get your goals done. And I really liked this one and found it very interesting and helpful, because now I go week by week. I have big long-term goals, but I was able to break them down into 12-week goals and then weekly increments. So each week I'm super focused on specific tasks that I have to get done every day. And I love it like that. So that's a great one. And then another one that I read last year but stuck with me is A Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And I may have spoke about it in another video, I'm not sure. But that book completely changed how I viewed my morning, what I did in the morning, my habits and my routine in the morning, and stresses the importance of a morning routine. Doesn't matter how much time you have in the morning. It can be 20 minutes, it can be 2 hours, but sticking to the same routine can have such a huge impact on your life. So if you want to start where I started, getting my mind right, those are the 3 books that I would recommend, and I will leave them below for you. The next tool for me is my yoga mat. This is just a cheapy mat that I got on Amazon. I was kind of just testing it out. I wanted to see how long it's going to actually last. But I roll my mat out as soon as I wake up every day, and that motivates me to get started. That triggers my mind that I have to move my body before I start my day. Some people prefer to work out at night. I'm definitely a morning person. I just want to get it out the way first thing in the morning, then I can shower and be good for the rest of the day. So if you do not own a mat, I highly recommend getting a mat, just so you have a space. We're all working at home. Most of us are working out from home now, which I've been doing for years. But if you don't have a mat, it's such just a useful tool to give you your section, your space. Next thing, and you guys might think it's a little silly or like, really girl, is a cup. It's this cup. It's a reusable cup. It is plastic. It does come with a reusable straw. However, I did order a separate pack of straws, the reusable straws that come with a brush cleaner. Please get a straw brush cleaner, because once the gunk starts in water and soap just running it through, it's not going to get it clean. You need one of those brushes to really clean it out. I will link it below. But this is important to me because this is how I prefer to drink water. And in any type of fitness or health, wellness journey, I and most other people are going to recommend to increase your water if you're not drinking enough. Some days I would find myself waking up, drinking coffee, and forgetting to drink water until work was finished. I am working from home, so 4 or 5 o'clock I realized I did not drink any water. I've been stuck at my computer all day. So this motivates me to keep drinking. I drink way more water out of a straw. So whatever kind of container or bottle or cup you know that you prefer to drink out of, get that. Make it cute. If you want a pink bottle, a red bottle, or whatever color. I like simple, sleek. It's clear. It's a straw. It works for me. I drink so much water. I have a goal to get through at least 4 of these a day. That's the minimum. I try not to do any less than that, but I always try to do a little bit more. So get a cup, a water bottle that you really like, that you like drinking out of, that motivates you to continue drinking out of. As simple as it is, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Next thing is what I'm actually doing to get myself together. And some of you know from previous videos, if you're, you know, an old subscriber on my channel, I love yoga. I love Pilates. Last year, when I considered myself in the best shape ever, I was doing mostly Pilates very regularly, sometimes twice a day. I was also teaching Pilates at that time as well, so it was a big part of my life. But yoga, from my mind, has been the first type of movement I started doing again, just to bring me back. And I do yoga every morning. Every single morning. I've done it every morning probably for the past month, whether it be 10 minutes or an hour. And I find a lot of inspiration in videos on YouTube. It's such an easy way to find teachers that you really connect with, or the type of class that your body just needs for that day. It's not always the same thing every day. So for me, I see the biggest changes in my body simply doing yoga, Pilates, walking, and running. That's it. I don't like high intensity workouts that much. I don't lift weights, and I know how, you know, great that can be for your body and how some people prefer it. I rather work with my body weight, and I know that my body reacts well to it. So that's what I choose to do. But if you haven't already, I definitely recommend finding YouTube videos. I have a few Pilates videos. I don't work out to my own videos because then I just get caught up in looking at, you know, what I did wrong or whatever. I like to watch other people, but feel free, if you want, you can check out that playlist. I will have it linked below. So with that being said, my tip is to find the type of workout or exercise that you like, that is sustainable, that you will continue to do, not just for the time while you're trying to get back, but for a lifetime. And these workouts for me work wonderfully. If all else fails, I will walk. and I will feel like I accomplished something for the day. The next thing that probably had the biggest impact after the books that I've read and listened to is being challenged. Being challenged while at the same time having accountability partners. So for me, that is my mom and my sister, and now my aunt just joined us. We are doing a FitBit walking challenge. So there is a winner every week, and I didn't realize how competitive I was, but that pushes me to get more steps every single day because I want to win. And it's fun, you know, we talk about it, we have our little bickering about it, and we don't pay attention to the fact that we're walking and moving our bodies and staying mobile. We're just thinking about the competition. I think having healthy competition and accountability partner, it just makes it more fun and easy to start getting fit, and you're also doing it with your friends and family. We use the FitBit app, and there is a challenge called Weekday Warrior. So between midnight on Sunday to midnight on Friday, we are in competition with one another. And I personally set daily goals for myself. So one week it was 10,000 steps for Sunday, and then I tried to increase it by 1,000 every day after. And it's very tiring, but pushing myself and actually seeing the results, seeing the number is very motivating for me, and it just allows me to keep going. I'm not even gonna lie, the first few weeks were brutal because where on average I might walk maybe 1,000 steps, I bumped it up to 10,000 daily every day, and now I'm more in the 12,000, 13,000. This week my own personal goal is 15,000 steps every single day. So we'll see how that goes. And the last thing that I'm doing, and it is mentioned in, I believe, both Atomic Habits and 12-week year, is a habit tracker. So on my habit tracker, this is just a plain notebook that I got from Amazon. I have my morning yoga, 10,000 steps, 4 cups of water, and no coffee. I have been trying to cut down my coffee just to the weekends as like a little treat for me, and drink more tea during the week. So I have the days listed, and I either check or X off what I did and didn't do. These are all the minimum for me. I want to make sure this is my minimum. So 10,000 steps is always my minimum, and like I said before, 4 cups of water is my minimum. I try to always go over that, and it makes me feel really good. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not in a rush. In the past month that I've started, I've lost 5 pounds. It goes up and down, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. What's more important to me is that I feel good again, that my mind is right again, and that even if the scale doesn't change, my clothes fit the way they used to fit, because they don't. And I don't want to have to go shopping. But I just wanted to come on, keep it real with you guys, be honest, share with you, hopefully inspire some of you to, you know, get it back the way you had it if you lost it. Another thing is I will be doing another 10-day green smoothie cleanse, and I am doing that with my aunt. You will lose weight if you do it, but I'm mostly doing it just for the reset. And what I mean by reset is that anytime I do that cleanse, if you've been with me for a while, you know I've done it every single year for maybe the past 3 or 4 years. It resets my taste buds, and I don't crave sugar, junk food, or anything like that as much for a while, and I'm able to maintain just a cleaner diet. So I will be doing that starting August 1st. If anybody is interested in doing that as well, I will have the book that I use for that cleanse linked below also. Again, it's so nice to talk to you guys again. I can't wait to talk to you in the comments. Let me know if any of this was helpful, what you're doing, how's everything going, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.